Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to play A Link to the Past. God, that opening. I just love it. Do, 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 do. And as per usual, we're just going to let the intros just kind of roll through. Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Hyrule, surrounded by mountains and forest, legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that resided in a hidden land. Many people aggressively sought to enter the hidden Golden Land, but no one ever returned. One day, evil power began to flow from the Golden Land. So the king commanded 7 wise men to seal the gate to the land of the golden power. That seal should have remained for all time. But then it didn't. But when these events were obscured by the mist of time and became legend, a mysterious wizard known as Aghanim came to Hyrule to release the seal. He eliminated the good king of Hyrule. Poke, 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 poke. I always thought those were wings on his back, but I may be mistaken. Through evil magic, he began to make descendants of the 7 wise men vanish, one after another. And for the longest time, the tiara or diadem that's on his head, I used to think that was his face. And the time of destiny for Princess Zelda is drawing near. Alright, let's create our file, not profile, file. And who are we? We are Patman. Help me! Please help me! I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard Aghanim has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Hey yo, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. Alright, well, I mean, I wish I had the option to go back to bed, because, I mean, it's not really my business. Yet. Anyways. Do-do-do-do. Alright, give me just a moment here. I've got to do one quick thing. It seems my controls are a little backwards. Alright, it seems we have everything where it should be. Now, when you first start, you're going to be like, where do I go? Where do I go? Well, follow this, and you'll go where you want to go. Or need to go, rather. And yes, this Link does have pink hair. One of the things that you'll notice, if you look at Link's hand, it's a little brown at the moment, but it matches his skin color. And that will change. And for some reason, I can't tell you why, but the gloves, when you get the gloves later on in the game, it will change. So your guess is as good as mine. Yes, I know where the hidden path is. Shut up. Okay, so this is where you want to go. Outside the castle, pick up the bush, throw it, and drop down the hole. You won't take damage by going down this hole, or any holes that lead you to another floor. I didn't want to... Wow, hello. Let's try that again without the dyslexia. I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Stupid kid. Take my sword and shield and listen. Oh god. This is where it really began. Hey, listen! Hello? Hey! Watch out! You can focus power in the blade. Hold the B button. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. What do you mean, you people? Hey, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your only hope of defeating Ganon. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Now, one little thing to note, the first chest you open in the game will always be the lantern. And I'm going to take some magic here. If you notice at the top left corner, that is your magic meter. Your lamp uses magic and not oil. But when you pick up some pots, you may see a little green jar like that. And that reveals a little bit of magic. I'll tell you about the use for the lamp here in a little bit. No, Link, don't dry hump the stairs. Okay. And we haven't defeated an enemy yet, so... Okay, yeah, we can't pull that tree until after we've cleared this. Sometimes the swordplay is a little jank, and it takes some getting used to. Once you enter into the castle, we're going to move right on up here to the left. And follow this carpet into this doorway. And we're just going to run down the hall. Ow. Why'd you turn? Anyways, if you need hearts, there's 2 right here. And then we're going to go down these stairs. And there's the map. Maps will help you kind of figure out the layouts of the dungeons if you need them. Do 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 do. I did not kill your friend. You saw nothing. Now, what I did just there, by... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. Apparently my game decided that it wanted to crash. The joys of emulation, folks. Anyways, let's return. As I was saying, what I did there was push the start button so I can bring up my item menu. This will be predominantly what you will see most of the game as you do menu swapping, as so to speak. I'm going to select the boomerang. It is one of the better items, at least early game, until you get done with the first dungeon. Which I think I'm going to go ahead and complete the first dungeon for this first video. But the boomerang allows you to stun enemies and pick up items that are away from a distance. Now we're going to get down here and fight one of the first chainball soldiers. I'll have to look up their name later and probably insert it. It's been a long time since I played. At least vanilla, anyways. So this enemy can be easily beaten. Grabbing these pots. And just chunking them at him. Goodbye. Listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. Well, he's not dead. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Well, that's why they call him a wizard. Do you understand? No. Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Give me money. Fun fact. The pots, and when you get to the Dark World, spoiler, these do what is called the Tempered Swords damage. And that's a lot. So if you can use pots, use pots. And usually will kill most enemies in the Light World. There's really only one enemy that you really have to watch out for early game. So if you're doing a 3-heart run, there's really only one enemy you gotta watch out for. But we're nowhere near that enemy yet. Although we will be stopping by after we acquire some bombs. Oh, this is one of my favorite things to do. Huh? Bye! Oh, and I used to think that the little spot on the soldier's helmet there was their nose, but apparently it's not their nose. So we're going to go back through the castle the same way we came. Stun that guard because he can chase you down. And then we're going to head over this way. And due to secret passage and throne room, it leads to the sanctuary. I'm sure the old man there will help us. Yeah. Okay, Zelda, we got it. I'll pop down a quick save. Yeah, you can ignore those guards. Zelda's gonna talk. Ornamental shelf should open. We gotta push it. Yeah, let's push it, Zelda. This is the only time that you're gonna do anything useful in this entire game. Now, even though I don't have the lamp equipped, just having it in your inventory will cause a cone of light to emanate from Link. This is how you're going to see in the dark. And I'm going to waste a little bit of magic just to illustrate one little neat thing. If you're in a dark room... Shut up, I'm talking. Use your lamp with Y. And you'll light one of those torches there. I'll switch back to the boomerang because I do not need this today. I was doing that to get just a little bit of money. Those snakes are called ropes. I do know that. There's the key I'm looking for, and there should be magic in that one. Alright. After passing through these sewers, we will be very close to the sanctuary. You know, we're gonna smell like doo-doo, right? Careful is the least of our concerns. Now, one little neat trick that I used to do, and hopefully it'll spawn... It didn't spawn on that rat. Not on that rat. I get them all? There it is. Yeah. In a non-randomizer run, the rats up the top there of that room, one of them will generally spawn a 20 rupee. And these bats can be taken out with a boomerang. Give me that key. Now, if you'll notice there on the left, that is a bombable rock wall. And you can also use the Pegasus boots to dash into it later. But we're nowhere near having those just yet. That shouldn't take us too much longer to get those. Dang, I already got 50 rupees. Sweet. That'll make getting the first bottle real easy. Sanctuary is just beyond that door, okay? Yes, yes. Press an A, hold A. See, they don't tell you to press and hold A. They just say press A. Then hold down on the control pad. Mr. Zelda, you're safe if this you're doing, young man. Yes, it was this man who helped me escape from the dungeon when I was captive. The wizard said,
"Once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men, will open."
Batman, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it! You can! Well, technically, it's not just the wizard we gotta fight, so... yeah. Since that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's action, see, that's what I'm talking about, and augments its magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he could tell you more. I will mark this on your map, but watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Don't worry, seek the elder. Do you understand? No. Give me that. Thank you. You found a hot container. So one thing I never really understood is why do people have random hearts in random chests? And you can see I got an extra heart. Yay. Now I know it says we go to the village, so if you ever get lost in this game, pressing X will bring up your map. Pressing it once will let you kind of scroll over the map. And if you press X again, it'll give you a full view of it. T. Now, you see the blinking red X is where we are supposed to go. Now, I'll do this run kind of just as a guide run. So I'm going to show you what you're going to have to go through in order to find out what it is you actually have to do. So we're going to go this way, and go down here. And we're going to go down here, go into this house. Now it says this wise man or whatever looks like a woman to me. So, let's see. Let's pull out that voice.
Who? Oh, it's you, Batman. What can I do for you, young man? The elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? The Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, a prosperous people known as the Hyrule inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that Hyrule hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, the Master Gourd, and a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts is one of them. People say that he now is sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand the legend? No. Anyway, go look for the elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now. Oh God, I should have done the... Y'all come back now, you hear?
Anyways, so now, if we look at our map, oh, it's gonna show us the real same thing. So at this point, yeah, it's kind of like, well, you just told me where to go, but I don't know where to go, so where do I go? Well, you've got many options. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to Blind's Hut, or what is called Blind's Hut in the speedrunning community. I go down here, and here comes our first little puzzle. Now, you see this right here? That is also a bombable rock. The difference between the last one and this one is that this one you can't dash into. So this little puzzle is pretty easy to figure out. ₹20, 20 rupees, 20 rupees, another 20 rupees. Brings us up to 130 rupees. Okay. And once we exit out of here, we're going to immediately spend that money. On what, you might ask? Well, you'll see. You, sir, have you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? Why, yes, I have been going through life without that. Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low, low price of 100 rupees. What do you say? Interested? Yes. Now, I love this call out. As some of you may or may not know, every time Link usually acquires an item, he holds it above his head. Goodbye, thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. Da-da-da-da. This is a magic bottle. I thought it was a hold anything bottle. It can store an item inside and then use it for later. And we're going to be using that later on for some other things. Now, I still don't have bombs yet, but I'm about to get them. Get some bombs. And we're going to use the first bomb there. Get some money, get some money, get some money, get some money, get some money. And we're going to get some more money. And this is a heart. Found our first piece of heart. 4 pieces makes a container. And thankfully there's not too many of them in this game, but it's still enough to make you go crazy if you can't find them all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go multiply my bombs. I'm going to come down here to the bottom left corner of the village. And this little hut right here, this shed, I'll place a bomb right there. Oh, and be wary of your bombs. They can kill you. Alright, so inside this hut, it's going to be the restock. Or what I like to call the restock shed. Because every time you come in, it restocks. Oh, and items do have a limited amount of time that they can sit on the ground. I'm going to grab another bomb. I want that 5 rupees too. Alright, now I've got 10 bombs. And with that, we're going to go do a little bit of exploring. Now, if you get real lost as to where to go, this little punk right here. Hey, yo, Elder, you talking about the grandpa? Okay, but don't tell any of the bad people about this, because he's hiding out in the palace past the castle. I will mark it the spot on your map. Here you are. So now when we look at our map, it got updated. Yeah, so you would have to literally run around until you come across this little dude to tell you where to go next. Now we're going inside the chicken lady's hut. Once we get the magic powder, I'll show you a little Easter egg. And inside here, I think, is money? No, arrows. Now, I've got 20 arrows and no bow. Oh well. Now, let's come down through here. I'm going to go back to the back of the pub. Inside that door. Another magic bottle. And a random chicken! Okay, just for laughs. Tell me what that looks like. Even better? Okay, I had to put that in there. Just once. Just once. Now we're going to Sick Kid's house. Hey, Sick Kid, give me something. I can't go out because I'm sick. Cough. Cough. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that's coming down off the mountain. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now, I'll lend it to you. You borrowed the bug catching net, the most powerful weapon in the game. You'll see why, because I'm going to use the strategy against Adakinim. Maybe there's some other things you can catch with it too. Hey Dawn, if you're listening, and by Dawn I mean the Monster Maze, that's something that's never touched on. The evil air that's coming off of Death Mountain in A Link to the Past. And in Breath of the Wild we have Malice, and in Tears of the Kingdom it's Gloom. Do you think that possibly maybe it's the exact same thing? That it actually came from Death Mountain itself first? Hello and goodbye. Now I'm coming into the Lost Woods. I'm sorry, I had to stop and listen to that track because I used to get so lost in it. Alright, so we're coming up here to grab 2 items. Nope, wait, almost went the wrong way. Magic Mushroom. That's 2 pieces of heart. Shut up. Shut up. Now, as you progress the game, those green guards are going to change to blue guards. Now, if I was playing on the Japanese version, I think, well, maybe I can still get it to activate here. Let's find out. So we're going to come over here. It's a little hard to do sometimes. Nope, I didn't get it. But yeah, in the Japanese version, I believe there is a way to access the Chris Houlihan room. And that usually requires you to offset the screen by like a couple of pixels. And if you do a transition, like falling down a hole, it will warp you because, you know, the game can't actually register where you're at because you're technically off-center. It will warp you to a room that has 225 rupees. Now, all in all, you really only need 710 rupees to actually full clear the game. That's going to be 500 for Zora's rupees, 100 for Kiki, and then another 10 for Kiki. What was the other 100 for? Oh, maybe it was just 610. I can't remember. I want to say it's 710, but I forgot what the other 100 was for. Anyways, this is where we were headed. What's my time at? Ooh, it's kind of high. And this is the old man that we were supposed to talk to. I am indeed Sahasrara, the village elder and descendant of the 7 wise men. Oh, really? I'm surprised a young man like you is searching for the sword of evil's bane. Not just anyone can use that weapon, you know. Legends say only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really want to find it? Of course. Good. As a test, can you retrieve the pendant of courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I will tell you more of that legend and give you a magical artifact. Now, go forward to the palace. The palace in the east. East Palace. Oh, there it is. And look at that, our map just got updated. But timing is going a little long for this episode, so we're going to have to take care of that in the next one. So, everyone, have fun, and we'll see you in the next episode. And don't die.